Hey guys, Michael Chassis Parts Online again. Today we're looking at the Crown Vic upper control arms in the adjustable 1 inch shorter flat plate version. Okay, I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys never even seen flat plate control arms before, but we've been using them in the bag truck community, the mini truck community for 2 decades. They work great. One of the comments that I've seen is people asking me why you don't have a brace, a vertical brace along here. Okay, well, please explain to me what we need a brace for, because there's nothing pushing up and down on this arm. All the weight is pushing on the lower arm. The only thing forces on this arm is the ball joint pushing in this way, and then when you hit the brakes, that way and that way. That's it. I mean, there's nothing pushing up and down on that arm. This is built way wider than it needs to be. This could be half that width and be fine. Look at a factory arm, you know. Yeah, so there's these are very, very strong. They're actually pretty light for how much metal there is. It's 3/8 thick steel there. Okay. Generally, I clean these up with a wire wheel sometimes. Make sure I didn't get any holes in the welds or anything. These have a weld-in bung. That bung is made to be welded to steel, but I run a tap through those when I'm done. I had a customer message me and say, "Hey man, why don't you run a tap through these and clean these out?" I didn't think I needed to, but after you weld it in, some of that stuff in there gets trash built up in there, and you got to clean it out. Anyways, these come with everything you see here. The threaded rod ends, jam nuts for them, the inner sleeves, and I leave these sleeves out now because I've had some people say it's a pain in the ass to get them back out of here. So you can powder coat these. Stainless washers, you got one on each side. Now, on some of the Crown Vic aluminum cross members, the distance between here and here is 8 and almost an eighth, and on those you would not need the inside washer. You would need the outside washer. And now some of the Crown Vic aluminum cross members, there's 2 different ones. Some of them are 7 and 15/16 across here, so you would use a washer on the inside of those. Okay, now these washers, as I said, these are stainless, so you don't have to worry about powder coating them. You don't have to worry about them rushing. And I get rusting, and I get these laser cut myself. Okay. These also come with a snap ring, and by the way, that's the factory ball joint. It's the same as the factory ball joint, K50042. It's made for the stamped steel arms, and it's got the little deals that hold it in, but on these it doesn't, because these just set in this hole. Okay, comes with a snap ring and a washer you probably won't need, and this is what it looks like put together. Okay, there's that spacer right there. Once you put the ball joint in the hole, that spacer right there goes around the ball joint, and then you put the hold plate right there on top of it. Okay, then you bolt it through like that. Okay, that makes it easy when you go to the powder coater. You don't have to worry about getting that ball joint pressed in or anything. Fits good, it's easy to replace later on. You don't have to, if you have to replace it later on, you don't have to worry about messing up your powder coat, pressing it back out. Okay. Oh, and one of these, this one right here, yeah, I left the, I didn't clean that up with the wire wheel, so you can see the heat signature on that. And then, as again, that's 3/8 thick steel welded to that bung. But I left that there so you can see that heat signature. Anyways, all right, these do come in a 1 inch shorter version, which that's what this is. They also come in a stock length version for you guys that just need a little bit of adjustment to get your camber out. And the whole entire reason for a flat plate arm like this is the cost savings. These cost me a lot less to make because I'm not bending a bunch of tube. I don't have to weld all that tube. I don't have to cut all that tube. These are just laser cut. You put them in a jig with those ends right there. I got to make those ends, and put your rod ends on them, and you're basically done. So this is one of those items that I would like to sell as cheap as I can sell it. Okay, that helps you I know, because a lot of you guys that are doing the Crown Vic, you're on a budget to start with most of the time. So sometimes you just need to get that extra camber out, and you don't want to go spend a lot of money on the shorter arms, or you just don't have the money to spend on the shorter arms. You want to put it somewhere else in the truck. Okay, I get it. So that's what these are for. I don't know what the price is on the website. I'll have to check it, but I've been doing these in batches. So I'm going to figure out my hours and my materials, and I'm going to adjust the price accordingly. I may actually be able to adjust the price down on these, because these do not cost that much to get laser cut when I cut a bunch of them at a time. So, I mean, the most expensive thing basically is those rod ends. Those rod ends are expensive. And there's 4 of them. You got jam nuts, you got the sleeves, you got all that stuff. And those parts are also laser cut, okay? But they do come with the bolts. Those are a Allen head flange bolt, and they got nylon insert lock nuts and stainless washers, flat washers for those too. So basically, that's what I wanted you guys to see today. Hit me with any questions you have, comments, or anything. And if you have some of these on your truck, send me some pictures so I can post them on the website, because a lot of times people don't understand how cool these look on a truck. They look damn cool, especially if you paint them a bright color. Till then, guys, peace.